What a fine morning. Let's check the subscriber count, see if it's gone up. What? What's this? Some people might have noticed that little edit in the subscriber count. Maybe some of you didn't notice, but I did add a little because I'm not quite there yet, just a little bit. But I wanted to make this video already. Other people with a keen eye might have noticed I trimmed my beard, I Tony Starked up. And others might have noticed I changed my shirt too. Man, I'm starting to turn this video into a child's detective program. Have you noticed Glitchy changed his shirt?
Good.
Welcome guys and girls, new and old, subscribed or unsubscribed, to this 1500 subscriber special. I wanted to host this Q&A type of thing when I hit 1500. As I said a bit earlier, I'm not really there yet. I'm almost there, but I feel as if I already owe you this because 1500 subscribers, in 2 years that might not be much, but for me it is actually. There are people that are growing much faster than I do. There are people that aren't growing as fast as I do. It's just you have this niche in your YouTube. People need to find you. It's a mess here on YouTube, but I love what I'm doing. I want to keep on doing it, and it's because of you that I can. And I thank you for subscribing, watching my videos, liking, commenting, everything. I really do. So moving on, I didn't create an official video about it. I said it in live streams. I said it on Discord. By the way, if you're not part of Discord and you want to be, it's in the description. You can just click the link. You'll be entered in my Discord channel server. And you'll be able to partake in chats and stuff like this. But people had asked questions that they want me to answer in this particular video. So I think that I will just say without further ado, let's deep dive into this. So one question was, what got you into Kingdom Hearts? That's actually a funny-ish story. I was at a birthday party of my cousin, and they were all playing PlayStation upstairs. And I got called up, and they said, "Hey, big cousin, can you try this little level of mine? Because I can't do it." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I hadn't played the game, but I was a pretty good gamer. I took the controller. And I was Sora in Traverse Town. I was like, oh, these controls are pretty nice. Kingdom Hearts 1, by the way. I had to fight these Heartless, and I felt like, whoa, this is so cool. Real-time battle, because I was playing Final Fantasy X earlier at my place. I'm like, dude, this is so awesome. And then a couple of days later, I found the Kingdom Hearts 1 for the PS2. I bought it, I played it, I finished it in a couple of sittings. It was so awesome, and it was because of my cousins that I got into Kingdom Hearts. Because if I wasn't there at that birthday party, I don't know if I had gotten into Kingdom Hearts then and there. Maybe later, maybe through finding some, maybe through watching videos on YouTube later. I'm not sure, but it's because of them, and I really appreciate that. Another question, what got you interested into making videos? I started doing this when I was at school. I had these ideas of making music videos, but with scenes from, well, Kingdom Hearts, and align them up with music. So kind of AMVs, different GMVs. How are they called? I have one on my channel, an AMV from Naruto. I'll link it up there in the card section. You can watch it if you like. But I had this idea of creating those kind of videos, and I just love putting video onto audio and making it work. It felt so good, and that's when I started to create a passion for creating videos. And I don't know, it stuck with me. I always wanted to create AMVs. I still actually want to create another one for Kingdom Hearts, but I don't have inspiration for linking the music, what kind of music I will use. So maybe it's a project for the future, who knows. I was also asked where I was from. well, not specifically my address, but I'm from Belgium. It's not really the smallest country in the world, but it's one of the smallest countries in the world. I think our neighbor country, Luxembourg, is the smallest country. But we do have beer and chocolate and French fries. They're called French fries, but they're from Belgium. Don't discuss this with me. It's our. What made you want to get into YouTube? Well, I created those AMVs that I told you about, and I wanted a way to share them. So I think it was 2006 that I created this channel. I called it RPgglitchy back then. Maybe some of you still remember. But I posted those AMVs on there. They got a number of views. They're not on here anymore. I'll tell you in a couple. But that's actually what got me into YouTube. Just putting the videos on there, seeing that people like them, and then thinking, oh, I want to make more. But then, in 2016, I was living with my girlfriend, now fiance, in our apartment. The worst apartment ever, by the way, but that's a story for another time. I was one time sitting on the couch, and I wanted to play Tales of Cesteria again. And I was playing it, and I was like, damn, I so want to share this story with the world, because I feel like it's underappreciated. The story was so good, and I was looking at my TV, and then my computer, because my computer was on my left, a bit farther away on a desk. I was like, what would happen if I actually bought some streaming material and started streaming? Or creating LPs or stuff? And then I was like, I looked at my girlfriend and I said, would you mind if I started up my YouTube again from scratch, like streaming and stuff? She was like, yeah, do whatever you want. I'm like, sure, okay. So I bought an Elgato HD 60 Pro. I bought this Blue Yeti. I had a cheaper green screen, but I bought a green screen. I just bought the whole thing. I didn't have professional lighting, so my earlier videos are crap. Because I always thought, and it was so dumb, I always thought it was the camera. But it's actually the lighting. You can have the worst camera, but if you have perfect lighting, then everything looks crisp. That's totally beside the point. But it was 2016, I think actually October, so it's 2 years ago. I was like, you know what? All these videos, delete them, start from scratch. I was having so much trouble on finding my niche. I thought I wanted to do something like the completionist, like completing games, getting the platinum, reviewing them. But it took so much effort, so much time that I didn't have because I was alone. I mean, Gerard has a team. You know, he plays the games, someone else edits, someone else makes thumbnails. He makes his own scripts, I think. Like, I also make my own scripts. But he only needs to perform, you know, and the rest can do the editing and stuff. But doing that alone took so much effort, and I wanted to do a weekly video, and I couldn't do it. So that was scratched after 4 or 5 reviews. I only kept Final Fantasy 15 review because it's still in line with what I'm doing right now. But then I once made a video of Kingdom Hearts, and it got a lot of attention, a lot of views, and I was like, I need to stick to Kingdom Hearts because that's my passion. That's what I know best. So that's when I rolled out to doing Kingdom Hearts solo, and that's where I am now. There's stuff added, but I think it's in the questions later. So I've been stuck on this question for a while. I'm sorry for rambling on. So which character in Kingdom Hearts series do you feel has had the best arc, and who has been shafted? I feel like the best story arc is for Riku. Because he had this, he started off like the anti-good guy. He felt the darkness. He then got himself back together again, but he kept grabbing on. He kept holding on to the darkness, and later in the story, in the whole arc, he triumphed over this darkness, and that's really cool because Sora, he's like always like, I'm so good, I'm so friendly. There is not much progression in what he does. I mean, only in Dream Drop Distance we see that he has this darkness where he can succumb to, and that's about the only thing that you have in character progression. Not not character development, but like progression. Or where is he going? Where is he working toward? But Riku really had this goal of losing his darkness, getting back to the light, and becoming better. And Sora is actually just, I want to help everyone from start to finish. I'm not saying that Sora has been shafted, but I think Roxas has been shafted. Because Roxas really had potential. In Kingdom Hearts 2, the first 6 days, we got to know him. He was a bit awkward the first time around. But as you get to know him, you're like, this character is actually really good. And then he gets with Sora again, you never see him again. And apart from that little ghost and at the epilogue where you see him as Sora and then Roxas again. And then you play 358 Days Over 2, and then you really get to attach yourself to Roxas. Like, oh my god, there's something on with this guy. And after the game, he's gone. And now you're like, what will happen in Kingdom Hearts 3? I don't know. He wasn't there for so long, and there should have been so much more. So yeah, I hope they will bring him back in a good fashion. So we'll have to wait and see. What's the one thing that you want to see in Kingdom Hearts 3 mechanic-wise? Like growth abilities and stuff. A really nice mechanic, because there are so many mechanics that I'm looking forward to use, like shifting your keyblades mid-battle. But what if you could strike rate, like throw your keyblade, and once it's at its top position, you shift the keyblade, and it returns as a different one. I know it would be completely absurd to do that, but say you have this keyblade with a fire stat, and there is an ice and a fire enemy, and you throw or you strike rate your keyblade to the ice enemy with your fire keyblade, and then you hit him, you switch to your diamond dust or some ice related keyblade, and then it returns and it's the fire one. It's just what? Yeah, there are so many mechanics I'm looking forward to in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know. I really don't know. Which character theme song is the best in your opinion? I always liked the one of Roxas, because it has this little sad tone, but I don't know, if you listen to it, you can feel Roxas. If you listen to one of Sora, you feel as if you're going on an adventure. It's an adventurous theme song. Riku's theme song is mysterious. If you hear the tunes, I'm probably putting them behind my voice as I'm speaking. But you hear this mystery. But when you hear Roxas's, it's like you feel his story. It's I don't know, when I hear the song, it's like, oh man, he had so much going on. Why did they do that to him? You know what I'm saying? Who's your favorite Kingdom Hearts character? I don't really have favorites, but if you look at characters with a lot of magnitude, I have to say Xehanort. I don't know if you guys are rolling your eyes or like hitting the unsubscribe button, but Xehanort has the whole arc based on him. Everything points towards Xehanort. You call this Kingdom Hearts, you think it's the story of Sora, but I say it's the story of Xehanort. We play from the protagonist perspective, but it's the story of Xehanort, and he's really intriguing. I don't know, I really like the character. I really like how he thinks, how he plans. He's amazing. He's not my favorite character, but I really like the character. What are you most excited about for Kingdom Hearts 3? Seeing all the different summons. I mean, we saw Wreck-It Ralph, we saw Ariel, we saw Simba. I'm really hoping that we won't get to see them all, that just one will be left in the shadows. But using them in a fashion that you're proud of. Because in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I basically never used them unless I wanted to do some tricky stuff with bosses. But I never got to utilize them in normal fights. I hope I can do it now, because with Ariel you get this water thing. I mean, maybe you could utilize it in a specific fashion. That's so awesome. But also the shifting keyblades while battling. I mean, that's, oh my god, have you seen it? You can slash and gash, and then your keyblade command will level up, and then you shift, and then you have a level 1 keyblade. Well, I'm calling it level 1, but It doesn't have a command state, and then you hit it with them, you get almost to max and you switch. But when you switch to the first one, it still has that command level up. That's just insane, because you can battle and then keep all those abilities ready and then unleash them in one final swoop. I mean, that's just amazing. Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna rock. It's gonna be epic. Now, what is your favorite anime and your most hated anime, and why? I haven't seen that many anime, but I can say that my favorite is No Game No Life. I really liked the anime. I felt like I could be Sora. His name is Sora too, by the way, but I could be Sora. I mean, there was a little stuff with his sister that I was like, what are you doing? But I still liked the anime. There was a lot of fan service that was like, oh yes, thank you. But I can't say anything about most hated, because I don't know most hated anime. Like I said, I haven't seen many anime that I can really say that I hate one, because the anime that I have seen I actually liked. So if there has to be a worst anime, it has to be Asterisk War, because I did like the anime, but it wasn't as good as any other. If I have to suggest some anime, you can watch Another. That's a real thriller, horror. There's a funny story though. I watched Another. It's 12 episodes, I think. I watched it, and then 2 years later, I decided, hey, I want to watch it again, just because I could remember the character, but I didn't remember the story. And I was like, I'm going to watch it again. Throughout the whole 12 episodes, I couldn't remember the actual plot twist. And I was surprised for a second time, and I was like, dude, this is the shit. This was my best experience with anime I had. Sorry for not answering that completely. Favorite game except Kingdom Hearts, and why? I have two favorite series, and that's the Kingdom Hearts series and Tales of series. Reasons why, just like Kingdom Hearts, Tales of Systeria has this real-time battle system, but with a 2D. So you're in this line where you run towards the enemy. In the previous ones, in the later ones, you have this 3D, but it's the same idea. Like you have like X is your normal attack and circle is your special attack, and when in combination with your arrow keys, like if you do up or left, right, or down, it has a different outcome. So you can create combos with that, and then with your teammates. Each specific Tales of game has a different linking system. It's just so awesome. Tales of Cilia is by far my favorite. I platinumed that one. It's so good. It really is. Tales of Cilia 2 felt awkward, but because it was in the same world and you got to experience the same places once more, it really felt like home. But it's so good. And then Tales of Systeria and Berseria are in the same world, but 1,000 years apart. So first you have Berseria or first you have Zestiria, and then you have Berseria. But Berseria is taking place 1,000 years before Zestiria. And if you play Zestiria first and then Berseria, because that's the chronological release date order, you just get to see like, oh my god, these are the things of legend from Zestiria. Oh man, it's awesome. Everything is so awesome in those games. Did you consider bullying when you named your kid Kylo on May the 4th? Some of you may or may not know that I have a son. He was born on May the 4th, and we named him Kylo because my fiance, she's a major Star Wars fan. She's awesome with Star Wars, and we were going on and off on naming the kid, and we saw The Last Jedi, and she was like, I want to name him Kylo. I really want to name him Kylo. We didn't even know about May the 4th. I mean, that was just lucky. I mean, her water broke on May the 3rd. Yeah, May the 3rd. And he actually got born half an hour past midnight on May the 4th. So it's like it was destined. It feels like it was destined. I don't know. It just feels so weird because it was also 3 weeks early. I don't know. It felt like it was the right thing to do. I don't know. It just when we were there, so yeah, we have to name him Kylo. And we also considered that bullying might be a thing because he's Kylo, 1 May the 4th, Star Wars Day, Star Wars baby. But with Kylo, we thought, like, you know, maybe he could take some pride in his name because it's Star Wars Day. He's named Kylo. He might not be the most badass character from the movie, but he's still kind of badass. Maybe he could take some pride in it, and that's where we based our choice of. And I think it was a good choice. I hope he takes pride in his name. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we did consider it, and we are actually hoping for the best. What do you see yourself doing after Kingdom Hearts has concluded? Well, after Kingdom Hearts 3, I will still continue creating content based on Kingdom Hearts. Like, if there is a secret ending in Kingdom Hearts 3, I will still try to make theories for the next release. I will keep on trying to make guides until all guides are done. I will try to make challenge runs. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to branch out a little bit, because I feel like if I'm going all out on Kingdom Hearts, I might get burned out. And I want to do a little something else. And on my channel, I'm doing fighting games too. It might not be for everyone, but when I started playing fighters, I wasn't really into fighting games, but Dragon Ball FighterZ really got me into the fighting game community. I really liked the game. I was determined to become really good at it. I'm not really good, but I feel like I'm good enough to stay on the rank that I am right now. And I recently bought Soul Calibur 6. I really want to get good at that too. I'm practicing every day, even for a couple of matches. I'm still practicing. I'm creating ranked videos for Soul Calibur. I'm posting them on YouTube too, maybe once or twice a week. I'm trying to make some move lists. Maybe when I get as good as I want to get, I can create guides on how to play with characters, but there are many other guys that are so much better at creating guides, so I just want to do something else in between. Maybe after a while, I might consider just covering Tales Off, but I don't think the fan base is really huge for Tales Off, so it's a mystery, but at the moment I'm trying to branch out on fighting games and getting good at that. Maybe getting some people in from that too. Maybe there are people who like Kingdom Hearts and also fighting games. But I'll probably stick to RPGs as the main content. So if Kingdom Hearts is starting to deteriorate, I will still grab onto RPGs. Maybe the later Assassin's Creed games, because they are RPG based. What Final Fantasy world would you like to visit in Kingdom Hearts? I want to visit the world, I forget the name, but from Final Fantasy 13. You know, that world in the sky and that little moon thing on the inside with the Lassie and the Fal'Cie. I really forget the name. It's called Cocoon. Yeah, I really forgot. I was thinking about Nova Crystallis. I don't know why. But it's called Cocoon on Grand Pulse. And I think Cocoon itself would be really awesome to visit. And maybe an off visit to Grand Pulse, you know, the world below. That would really be awesome. Which Disney world would you like to see in Kingdom Hearts series? At this point, many are in there that I actually wanted. But Jungle Book might be really cool. Moana. Though I think Moana wouldn't really be a great idea because they're islands and we have Destiny Islands, so it would be weird. There are many Disney worlds that are in Kingdom Hearts already, especially now Kingdom Hearts 3. Many new worlds. So yeah, I think Jungle Book would be a great addition to it. Someone asked if I like Bowsette. That's a no. I really don't like it. Stop creating the memes. It's not funny anymore. It has never been funny. Stop it. It's sick. It's really disgusting. What Disney world are you most excited about for Kingdom Hearts 3? San Francisco, without a doubt. Big Hero 6, one of my favorite Disney movies. I really want to visit that world. I really want to see how big it is. I want to run on those skyscrapers. I want to fly on Baymax. I'm so looking forward to that one. Why is your voice so soothing? Well, I don't know. Some people say I have to make ASMR videos. I don't know why. When I listen to my own voice, I'm like, geez, why are you having so much saliva in your mouth? It's I don't know. I don't know why my voice is so soothing. You might have to ask my parents how they created me. Maybe they did special things. What are your top 5 video games or video game series? So 1, Kingdom Hearts. 2, Tales of. 3, Uncharted. 4, God of War. 5, it's still hard. If we're talking about later games, I would say Spider-Man. Spider-Man on 5. So the first 3 were series. Actually, 4 is a series too. Like if you remember, Kingdom Hearts, Tales of Systeria. Tales of, Uncharted. So with the whole Uncharted series, they're awesome. If you hadn't played it, go play it. They're so awesome. 4 was God of War, and the 5 I will take the Spider-Man single game. Awesome. Mwah. What is your favorite movie series? MCU by far. I mean, if you're talking about movie series, Marvel Cinematic Universe by far the best. I'm actually watching them again with a fiance. We're doing Marvel movie night every Saturday. So we're now up to Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's movie number 10, so we're halfway. Because she hasn't seen the movies after Thor Ragnarok, so she has to see Black Panther. She has to see Infinity War still. So yeah, Marvel Cinematic Universe, by far my favorite movie series. And then someone asked DC or Marvel or both. I would say Marvel for movies, and DC for series, because I really like the Arrowverse. I really do. Series like Daredevil is awesome, and that's Marvel. I mean, Daredevil is super awesome, but I feel like I haven't watched it, by the way. I haven't watched Luke Cage. I haven't watched Jessica Jones, but they don't really appeal to me. So it's not like I'm going on Netflix and saying, Jessica Jones, I want to watch. No, it's like Jessica Jones. Next. I mean, the character's hot. I mean, the actress is hot, but apart from that, I'm not gonna watch it. So I'm not really intrigued by that. But DC, the Arrowverse, with the Green Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, not Legends of Tomorrow. It's not a good one. But the rest of that's so good. I can watch Flash like over and over, like season 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, again, it'll just start from the beginning. I like it. Arrow, just the same. Supergirl, any day. Sora or Roxas? It kind of depends on which point of view. But if we're going with character development, then surely Roxas, of course. If you're gonna put Sora and Roxas against each other in a battle, Sora's gonna win. Sora has so much more battle experience. He has so much more of his arsenal than Roxas. So it depends. So story, Roxas wins. Battle, Sora wins. Which YouTuber inspired you to start YouTube yourself, and who are examples you draw inspiration from? It's actually a bit funny. The one that inspired me to start doing what I'm doing now, like Kingdom Hearts, is actually the gamer joined, Cynical, because he has so many followers, and I'm like, dude, I actually want to get there too, and I want to do it a bit my way, because I've said it much. Nothing against Cynical, by the way. I really enjoy his content, but he is he's a lot younger than I am, so his content is, for me personally, kind of cringy at times, many times. So I thought I want to do what he does, but for a bit more mature group of people. So that's actually what inspired me to do that. And where I draw my inspiration from is another Kingdom Hearts YouTuber, and that's SoraLM1, Dean. He's an awesome YouTuber. What he does, I don't know, he's really relaxed. He does things really good. When he does an analysis, he really sees everything. He points toward every single thing that you want him to point toward. He analyzes Kingdom Hearts like no one else. He really does he really is the best at that regard. So that's where I draw inspiration from, because I want to have quality videos. I want to, if I make a theory, I want to really think about it. I don't want to say like, yeah, Rox is coming back. I know it. He is coming back, and he will be a good guy, and he will do this, and he will then destroy Xemnas. And I mean, I want to lay down facts. I want to have quality content, and that's where I draw my inspiration from. Another question is, how are you? I'm doing fine. Kylo is asleep right now. I'm actually gonna check on him. Hold on. Always have to check if he's breathing. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Work is fine. Sometimes a bit boring though. But life is fine. The fiance is fine. She's pretty as ever. Kylo, he's just perfect as ever. So life is good. Although I have to say this, I took a hiatus for streaming, because I felt like this whole thing, this whole YouTube journey is becoming a second job, while it actually isn't yet, I hope. And doing streams and creating content in 1 week, it takes a lot of my time. And there are still a lot of things that I just want to do. Like, I just want to sit and game, just play games, just watch a movie with my fiance. And with the baby, it's kind of hard, because I have to sacrifice like sleep or stuff to game. But if I'm streaming, then I have to sacrifice sleep for creating content and stuff. And I felt like I didn't have time to do my own thing, you know? So I kind of took a hiatus on streaming. I'm gonna see how my life is right now without streaming, see if that works better. Maybe just focus on content creation again, like I did a couple of months ago. Because I felt like life was a bit better. Streaming takes a lot of energy, and I felt a little bit demotivated, because I couldn't do what I wanted to. I bought Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and it's been sitting there for a month at 20%. I don't have time to play it. I also bought other games, of course, but sometimes I just want to sit down and play a game. Like, oh, Tomb Raider, yeah. Or Soul Calibur, yeah. Black Ops 4, yeah. Just play the game, play with my mates, because when I was streaming I couldn't play with my mates, and that's also a bit of a bummer. But yeah, that's the only thing that wasn't going well for me. I took care of it. I'm taking a hiatus, so let's see from here how it goes. What's your favorite drive form in Kingdom Hearts 2? Valor. Valor is so awesome, so fast, so many hits, so many combos. Oh, it's so good. Who's stronger, Sora or Naruto? Sora has taken an army of 1,000 Heartless, so if Naruto does a Kagebunshin, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. I would say Sora. he has a lot of his arsenal too. Naruto has like your Rasengan and the Rasengan Shuriken, so I'm not sure. Do you like dragons? Sure. I like dragons. I like the mother of dragons. Have you ever had an innocent crush on a fictional character? When I was young, certainly Kairi. I mean, Kairi was... When I was young, I wanted her to be my girlfriend. Yeah, I wanted to. Afterwards, it was Lightning. She's just... Oof. Lara Croft. Of course, why not? But moving on, though. Which ice cream flavor do you like the most? Banana is really good. Banana ice cream with chocolate topping. Oh my god. Banana and chocolate. That's like the best combination in the world. Not only ice cream related, but like milkshakes. If you have a banana milkshake with chocolate. Oh, it's so fucking good. But other ice cream flavor is pistachio. I don't know if you have it in your country, but pistachio ice cream is really good. It's really nice. Pistachio and chocolate is also really... What YouTubers have you done collabs with in the past, and what are the links to those videos? I don't know if I'll remember to put links in this on this video, but I did a collab with Hawks and Shattered. We did a video on Maleficent's role in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I did a collab with Colomer. We actually did two streams together. We did a race. I actually helped Daxernator with a video. He made glitch videos, I think it was. I recorded 2 and I sent it to him. He posted it on his channel. I might be forgetting, I'm not sure. It's been a while, but I think those are it. If I remember to put links of those videos in the description, you can find them there. With which YouTuber do you want to collab with? If I ever could get his attention, maybe you guys could share it. I don't know. I want to do a collab with Sora LM1. I have like 60,000 less subscribers. Maybe he has more right now. Okay, he has 72,000. So I'm like 71,000 subscribers less than him. So if he would notice me, I'm not sure. If he would want to collab with me, I really doubt it. But if I could make like a guide with him or something Kingdom Hearts related with him, I would really like that. I would actually really just want to do it with any Kingdom Hearts, well, huge Kingdom Hearts content creator. But I think my current subscriber count wouldn't allow that, because they're like, he would just do this for the subs. I mean, I actually want to do it because I look up to them, and I would like to create content with them to share also my view on things. If I won't get any subs, I won't lay awake from that. I really don't care about that. Well, I do care about subscriber count. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I do watch my analytics on a daily basis, but it's not like I want to contact Sora LM1 and say, hey, do you want to collab because I actually want to gain followers. It's not what I want to do. It's because they have this follower base. Their voice is really spreading to a lot of people. And I also want my voice to spread to a lot of people, because sometimes I think I have really good theories. I have really good stuff to talk about, and it dies after 80 views. You know, what is your dream living location? Actually, just a big house with a lot of rooms would be nice. Then I have my own studio to create videos in. Now I'm just in the living room. But dream living location, Hogwarts. I actually don't know. I don't have really living dreams. I just want to have a big house that I can afford with many rooms. Because sometimes if you're always in one space, like I'm in the living room right now, and my fiance and Kyla will also be here, there's a lot of noise, so I can't really create videos unless they're asleep. And that's kind of a bummer sometimes. And we also have only 2 rooms, so we have our room and then Kylo's room, so I can't make my studio in there too. But yeah, just a big house, that would be nice. And then we have a final question. What is the function of a rubber duck? That's a question for muggles. I can't answer that. I'm not a muggle. But anyways, guys, that was all the questions that were asked for this 1500 subscriber special. I know I rambled a lot on some questions, and many people would have been like, yeah, he's just talking so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so glad that I've been able to get 1500 subscribers, and that so many people just love to stay and see the content and keep on subscribing. It's a fun adventure, and I really do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave a thumbs down. And please tell me why you didn't like it. Was it because I was rambling on? Was it because of you didn't like the beard? Was it because you liked my earlier t-shirt? Is it because you think I need a haircut? Because I really do. I really do need a haircut. But you can leave your thoughts in the comment section, please. Thank you. So anyways, again, thank you guys for watching, and until the next time, stay safe and may your heart be your guiding key.